Coverage you can count on. This is KCBD News Channel 11's Daybreak Today.
Now at 6, a sentence is handed down to a Lubbock man after murdering his girlfriend. Plus, arrests have been made following a shooting early Wednesday morning in West Lubbock. And the Senate has voted to pass a bill designed to improve air safety and service to customers. We'll take a look at next steps just ahead. Today is Friday, May 10th. You're watching Daybreak Today, and we're so glad to have you along with us. I'm Angie Wynn.
I'm Steve Devine. Good morning.
Good morning to you as well. And changes that you've been talking about during the week, those are here.
Yeah, getting underway. Okay. We'll see even more changes over the next 24 to 36 hours or so. Today, less sun, less warmth. Tomorrow, generally cloudy and much cooler, and still expecting those off and on weekend rain showers, occasional rumble of thunder also expected here with the pattern that we have. Right now, mostly cloudy, though some breaks in that cloud cover, some thin spots at least, so you can see a little bit of light showing up there. Sunrise this morning, by the way, at 6:50 a.m., so still 50 minutes away. Now, there's a bit of a chill in the air up north. Plainview at 47, Clovis at 44, mid-50 still. Levelland, Lubbock still have low 60s in the southern part of the viewing area at this point. So expecting a mostly cloudy day. There'll be some breaks, a little bit of sunshine getting through. Not expecting any rain today. Temperatures, though, quite a bit cooler than yesterday. We'll see our readings topping out in the 70s. Most of us in the low and mid 70s today. Then even cooler tomorrow. We'll check in on that, and the rain outlook too for the weekend coming up.
Perfect. Thank you, Steve. A Lubbock man has now been sentenced for the murder of his girlfriend more than 2 years ago. A Lubbock County jury found Isaiah Montalongo guilty Thursday for the murder of Monica Rubio and sentenced him to life in prison. Prosecutors say Montalongo shot Rubio inside his home back in March of 2022 and moved her body several times before calling 911. Montalongo claimed another man shot Rubio outside the home, but evidence showed his story didn't add up. Well, one person is in jail now after a robbery and shooting in West Lubbock. This is a story we first told you about Wednesday on Daybreak Today. Lubbock police say they found 31-year-old Zachary Freeman at a business near 19th and Upland. This happened early Wednesday morning. He told officers he was trying to buy drugs at a different location when he was robbed and shot. Police arrested 37-year-old Derek Thomas. He's now charged with aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury and possession of a controlled substance with the intent to sell. A former Bailey County judge is dead after a crash in Lamb County. DPS troopers say 57-year-old Sherry Harrison pulled out in front of a tractor trailer Wednesday night. It happened near FM 37 and Highway 84. EMS took her to the hospital, but she died from her injuries. Harrison served as Bailey County judge from 2005 to 2022. Until she was suspended by the State Commission on Judicial Conduct. You might remember our KCBD investigation. Harrison had been charged with official oppression, criminal trespass, and providing alcohol to a minor. Well, this morning, a Palestinian bid to join the UN is gaining support. This after already being blocked in the past. Joshua Ramirez joins us from the News Now desk with the implication that comes with approval and some rights that could be granted to the Palestinian people as well. Joshua?
Yeah, Angie, full approval to join the United Nations would effectively recognize a Palestinian state, something the U.S. blocked in a UN Security Council meeting last month, and a move that Israel has condemned since the war with Hamas began. To become a full member of the UN, the Palestinians must be approved by the Security Council and the General Assembly. Now, the General Assembly is expected to support the request, but a vote by the Security Council is likely going to go the other way. If that happens in today's vote, the Palestinians will get a seat in the UN Assembly Hall, but it will not be granted a vote. Angie.
Thank you. Making news across the nation, the Senate has passed a bill designed to improve air safety and also customer service. The 5-year, $105 billion bill reauthorizes the Federal Aviation Administration. It would also boost the number of air traffic controllers, improve safety standards, and make it easier for customers to get refunds after flight delays or cancellations. In the bill, airlines will also be banned from charging extra for families to sit together, as well as improve access for passengers with disabilities. The House will take up the bill sometime next week. And some college graduates around the country will not be walking the stage today, as several schools are canceling or modifying their ceremonies, citing safety concerns surrounding pro-Palestinian protests. Amy Kiley reports.
I'm grateful to have the degree, but of course it would have been nice to have that celebration.
Today is when the University of Southern California main commencement ceremony was supposed to take place, but it's one of a handful of schools canceling or modifying graduation plans. The institutions say they're worried about safety in light of recent events at pro-Palestinian demonstrations on campus. A celebration at LA's Memorial Coliseum last night is USC's idea for a graduation replacement.
My parents flew in all the way from Peru.
Cal Poly Humboldt says its campus remains closed through Sunday. It's holding commencement ceremonies at 3 off-site locations tomorrow. Some faculty there say they want the president to step down, largely over his handling of recent protests.
Everything that occurred afterward is outfall from that poor decision, has led all of us to a real deep concern and lack of faith in leadership.
Emory University in Atlanta says it'll hold its ceremony off campus Monday. The school says it made the decision with input from Emory police and security advisors. And where the movement began, Columbia University says its main ceremony that had been scheduled for Wednesday is canceled. I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Here at home, thousands of college students will be graduating this weekend, and that's good news. Texas Tech commencement ceremonies will be held today and tomorrow at the United Supermarkets Arena. The university wants to remind everyone attending to, of course, arrive early. Also to avoid 19th Street if possible due to current construction. Now there will be free parking in the student commuter lots to the west, the south, and southeast of the arena. A clear bag policy is in place, and you can watch the live stream of graduation ceremonies if you can't make it at ttu.edu/livestream. We also have this information at kcbd.com. Meanwhile, South Plains College is hosting its spring commencement ceremonies today. It will be held at the Texan Dome on the Loveland campus. SPC will also recognize the 2024 recipient of the Faculty Excellence Award. The ceremony will also be live streamed. You can find it at southplainscollege.edu. It's 6:06 and we're checking in once again with Steve Devine. He has his eye on the forecast and the changes he's been talking about that are getting underway this morning. Right, Steve? Good morning.
Good morning. A northeasterly breeze bringing in some cloud cover, a low-level southeasterly breeze bringing in some moisture. You can see that mostly cloudy skies, some breaks in the cloud cover showing up currently here in the area. The temperature right now, 55 degrees. Winds actually on the light side, but that northeasterly direction bringing in somewhat cooler air. At lower levels, we'll start to see our humidity climbing too. The dew point right now is at 40 degrees, but expecting that to climb over the next 24 to 36 hours, bringing us a better chance of rain. But even with all this cloud cover today, for instance, you see that overcast in Hobbs at the Zia Park camera right there. Not expecting rain today. Currently, Hobbs is 61 degrees with a northeast breeze, 10 miles per hour. Dew point pretty close to what we have here, right about 40 degrees. So no rain this morning on this graphic here, just a little bit of green showing up. Looking at generally cloudy conditions, few breaks in the cloud cover today. That breeze at northeasterly about 10 to 20 this morning. It'll let up some this afternoon. Still, that's a pretty cool breeze, especially this morning. High temperatures today, most of us in the low and mid 70s. You'll see stretch that just a little bit. May get up to 77 at Snyder. May only make it to about 71 at Friona. Lubbock today at 74 degrees, 7 degrees cooler than yesterday's high, and right around 8 degrees below the average for this time of year. Now tomorrow morning, pretty close to our averages, 54 for Lubbock. Might see a couple of 40s out in the northwest. So we are looking at 67 degrees for high tomorrow. Cloudy, off and on rain showers, rumble of thunder will be possible. Little better chance for thunderstorms in the mix Saturday night and Sunday. But again, these will be scattered, so it won't be a constant rain by any means, but a pretty good chance of rain over the weekend. 67 tomorrow, Sunday's high 75 degrees. Angie?
All right, thank you, Steve. 6:08, good morning. Still to come on Daybreak today, the latest developments in the bribery case involving Texas Representative Henry Cuellar. Plus, Lubbock's livability is attracting more people to the hub city. What's making that possible is just ahead. Stay with us. You're watching Daybreak today on News Channel 11.